Okay, we're going to review some of the problems on the review assignment that go along with the test that are going to be taken here on Monday. This is Friday, so we have a distance learning today, and Monday will be the test on School City. So this is a different problem as far as the numbers, but how you do it is the same on the problems 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the test and the review. Now the review, you can do it as many times as you want. Now we did this about 2 weeks ago, and the first step that we have to do is find the numerator. And to find the numerator, I have to use these numbers right here to help me find it. Now I'm going to put this in a box so you can see it really good. Make it a little bit bigger. So the first number is 5, and then I just want one series of the repeating numbers. You can see that the 90 repeats. I'm only going to take it once. Now these repeat, this does not repeat, so I'm going to take the one that doesn't repeat and subtract it from the whole thing. So in essence, I'm going to take 590, subtract 5, and I get 585. That is the numerator. It's 585. Now I'm going to find the denominator. Okay, so we still use the same numbers. We're going to still use that 590 that starts that decimal. This number right here, that non-repeating, that tells me how many zeros. Well, in this case, I have one repeating number, or one non-repeating number, so there'll be 1 0. Okay, just one. If I had a 5 5, then I'd have 2. If I had a 1 5, it'd be 2 zeros. Okay, now on the other side here, these two repeating numbers, that tells me how many 9s I'm going to have. In this case, I have 2 numbers, so I'm going to have 2 9s. Now, if I had 909, that would be 3 9s. If I had 99999, the repeating number is only a 9, so I'd only have 1 9. Okay, hope that makes sense. And you can go back and look at the video on this assignment in the discussion part, and the gentleman with that video really explains it pretty well. Okay, so my denominator on this one is 2 9s, 9, 9, 0. So 2 9s and a 0. Now my next step here, I have to write the fraction. And then I have to simplify it. Okay, the hardest part's done. This next part, you have to use a calculator. So I have 585, and I have to divide it by 990 as my fraction. So here, we just simply want to do the prime factorization. Now remember, your prime factors are like 2, 3, 5, 7, let's see, 11, 13, 17, they just keep going, 23, 29, I think the next one is 31, and I think 37. So they're numbers that only have themselves and one as a factor. We're going to use these to help us break this apart. So we're going to do 585 first. If I take 585, it won't divide by 2 because it's not an even number, so I'm going to try 3 and see what I get. Let me get my calculator out here. So clear that. I got 585 divided by 3, and I get 195. Okay, I'm going to divide it again by 3. Try 3, and if 3 fails, then you can try 5. I get 65. Okay, let's try 3 again. Nope, it doesn't work, so 65, I'll divide it by 5. I get 13. So the prime factorizations of this is 3, 3, 5, and 13. So 3 times 3 times 5 times 13. That equals 585. Okay, now we'll do 990. So 990 divided by 2. I know it's divisible by 2 because it ends in a 0. I get 495, so divide by, so I have 900 divided by 2 gives me 495. I'm going to divide that by a 3. See if it divides by 3. I do. It gets 165. I will divide that 165 by 3. See if it'll divide. I get 55, and the other one I can finish on my own. 5 divides that, I get 11. So now the prime factors for the bottom denominator is 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. Okay? So there it is right there. Now, this is what you got to do. So think here. There's a 3 over 3. Isn't that 1? So I take care of that one. There's another 3 over 3. You see that takes care, there's another 1. Now I have a 5 over 5. Oh, I forgot the 11 right there. 5 over 5, that goes to 1. Now over here, what do I have? I have 11 over 2. I have 13 over 2 times 11. 13 over 2 times 11. 13 over 2 times 11. That equals 13 over 22. That's the answer to that. So watch. I have 13 divided by 22. Is that the same decimal? Look up there. Absolutely. We have got it nailed down. Okay, so this is what you'll have to answer on the test. First one wants to know the numerator. The numerator is the unsimplified one, so I start with 585. Number 2 is the denominator. That denominator is 990. And then part 3, I want to know the fraction that you got when you simplified it. And that was 13 divided by 22. So that's how you do problems 1 and 2. Now for 3 and 4, all I want you to do is give me the number for the numerator. Give me the number for the numerator. And the number for the numerator is 585. And then I want you to simplify the numerator. So remember right here where we simplified the numerator. See that right there? Where we simplified the numerator. I want you to give me the prime factors. And this is how you'll enter them. So you would type in 3 times 3 times 5 times 13. And that's for problems 3 and, let's see, problems 3 and 4. Okay, that's part of your review right there. And thank you.